All right, we're at the end of another very good trading day. We were profitable first thing in the morning. Didn't do anything in the afternoon. The markets traded off despite the good earnings, which is a little disconcerting. But here we're looking at the daily S&P 500. We touched down off the 23% on a retracement of this move up. I'm expecting a break tomorrow of the 67, maybe another touch with a divergence, and then we could possibly trade back down to see that 42.79 eventually. I wouldn't mind a retrace like that. The 30-minute looks like it's putting in a trend reversal. We'll probably see it trade off a little bit first thing in the morning, and then take off probably throughout the afternoon, which is what I would expect looking at this daily bar. The opening of the day come down a little bit. I don't know if it'll test the low, but I'm expecting it's going to trade off and then break that and head back for the high and test that high again. Maybe not all tomorrow, but that's what I'm looking for over the next few days. And what are we looking at here? Let's look at the Qs. The Qs doing the same thing. Left a hammer for the day. I'm sure the retracement is probably... Oh, has it rolled? There we go. The retracement is probably the same. No, this one's a little more extreme. Didn't quite give us the 23%, but setting up that hammer. May even trade off a little deeper tomorrow and then turn around. We have a divergence on the daily, so I'm expecting a correction. This is a pretty good move, but you know what, that 34,000 range is not bad, or the 34 and change on the Qs. I can't get my composite to come up on this. Let's try it one more time. Well, you know what, we could just go like that. Look at indices. Ding, ding. COMP, there it is. Ding. Yeah, nothing. Nothing, honey. I don't know. I'm going to have to go... Gonna have to kick NP trader in the butt. So we're looking at the Russell now. Why am I not seeing that? It's interesting. I'm not seeing the error message other than... There we go. All right. Okay, so the Russell is giving us a double top right there. It was a nice double top and a little sell-off. I'm bearish on the daily. I mean, we got that little hammer, but I'm bearish. And the 30-minute is setting up the same way the other indices are, but I guess we're going to have to see. Look at that consolidation pattern, man. Tell me there's not a trade in there. So there's a wedge right there. I mean, you just play the breakout of that wedge. This is a daily. I mean, for you swing traders, you just play the breakout of that wedge, and you've got yourself quite a trade. If this is the move right here, you could be looking at 1880 on the Russell. That's probably one of the most encouraging setups I've seen in quite some time. I mean, it could very well do a break to the high, but I'd like to see that break and retrace. I think that would be healthy, and we could start getting a nice move up again. Bonds, 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 bonds. Bonds are important, man. Bonds should be tanking, but they're actually in an uptrend and very aggressively. So I'm wondering if there's some smart money doing a flight to safety, which I don't know what they're seeing. It could be this inflation they're seeing. But I mean, that would force bonds up. I got to dig into that a little more. I don't understand it. But it looks like could be creating a divergence here. I mean, this would have been a good micro trend and a break. That move is a little too high for the micro trend. Nope, that could be telling the story right there. It could just be doing a 50% retrace of that move down and continue moving. That would be encouraging. I'm going to watch that and see if we could bounce off of that 50% line and begin that move down. I mean, overall, I am expecting the bond market to sell off and interest rates to rise a bit. That actually makes a bit of sense to me right here. Now, it's a little clearer. And last but not least, I'm not looking at all the other meme stocks, man. They just bore me. They're crazy to get into. The patterns all look the same. They look ridiculous. So, oh, look at AMC. So, all right, there it goes. It came in and it closed that gap. And this is an interesting moment right here, because now I'd argue that half the people are winning and half the people are losing. And that's an interesting place to be. So this is where the fight begins, man. You know, everything else was fluff, but now this is where the battle begins. It's nice that it bounced off of that support, but that was kind of anticipated, and that just might be a dead cat bounce. I could see the momentum is rolling around a little bit on the dailies. Hold on, I got to take a drink of water. And that 30-minute looks like it's putting in a head and shoulders, an inverted head and shoulders. If you look to the left-hand chart, this low being the head, right here. Right here, B's the shoulders. This is the neckline. So if you're looking for an entry, that 47.40, that's your entry, baby. If it breaks that, go, baby, go. I don't know that you're going to see 100,000 on the stock, but I'm pretty certain you can get a trade out of the bad boy. But again, you know, this bounce is kind of expected, and let's see if it holds. Let's see if it turns that around. Might come up. You might get a retrace of that. Yeah, you might pick up about 49 to 53 with a topping tail and then a tanking. I mean, I've seen that pattern before. Actually, this pattern right here I've seen before, and it usually continues down. But, you know, nothing's ever guaranteed. Again, on the 30-minute, we're looking at an inverted head and shoulders. Good entry would be about 37.26. That's what I would consider based on how I enter trades. Probably one of the most encouraging days I've seen on AMC. So that being said, hit the subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I'm doing these little wrap-ups. And hit the like, because that goes a long way in promoting my channel. If you want to support my channel, that's an excellent way to do it. Also, when you hit the bell, you'll know when I go live, and I go live every day from 9 in the morning until about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And I take trades, and I talk about the trades I take, and I show why I take them, and I try to teach you how to trade properly. Using good setups, good risk management, how to manage the trade while you're in the trade, all short-term stuff. I'm also trying to put together some videos on some intermediate term and long-term investing, entirely different from trading. But every time I do a video, I screw it up because I am a trader, but I'm not a YouTuber. So I'll work out the kinks and get that out there. But anyway, it's after 4, so do me a favor and hit the subscribe and hit the bell and hit the like, and good luck trading tomorrow.